I'm feeling more like a sinner. I was the ocean, he hopped in, unlocked the door, he dropped in. That pretty face had options. Wanna walk in my shoes, they copped them. I put a little twist in my hips, cause he watching. Put a little hips in my twist, cause he watching. He the jug, I stay clean. I look good, I stay clean. Head to my chest, heart aching. So tired of random niggas faking. I got only one nerve left. Like, did you get my text? Do you know my ex? Don't mention my ex, man, I love that SOB. But he only love them truths. Niggas straight from NYC, and he bought my heart for free. I'm baffled, my soul is rattled. It's sad that I had to tackle this. Tell me what is the matter? Shit, hate that I had to fathom the fact that you have forgotten what it's like to have real love. Even your own daddy told me I should give you up, but boy, you should know. Boy, you should know. I got you on my mind, and your last in my world. I feel missing you, cause so that shit buzzing. I need your love, and baby, what you doing to me? I don't do this. Oh, that shit buzzing. I need your love, and baby, what you doing to me? I don't do this. I love that so big, but he only love them dreams. Nigga straight from NYC, and he bought my heart for free. Man, I love that so big, but he only love them dreams. Nigga straight from NYC, and he bought my heart for free. You know I stay busy, my work is my remedy, and I peeped your no girl, but I stay loving you, girl. Oh, my shit bustin', I don't need your love, and don't care who you doing or what you're pursuing. You wouldn't believe it.
One. Hello, shea butter babies. It is I, your favorite chocolate friend, Neo Soul God, but you can just call me Neo. Hello again. I know I just saw you a few minutes ago, but I need to actually do the session prep, so I did that. And I'm so happy to be here with you. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for you and for me, and I'm so glad to be here with thee. Yo, I mean, like, it's Dungeons and Dragons Day. I guess this is what we're doing. So first of all, before I say anything, hello TikTok, what's going on? How's your fine ass mama doing? Anyway, so we're playing Dungeons and Dragons today. First and foremost, before I do anything, I know the lighting is terrible on me right now, but it is what it is. But we are streaming this simultaneously on TikTok and Twitch right now. Twitch will be able to see. We'll be able to interact with the map and everything. And until TikTok gives me my stream key, this is what we got. Yeah, this is what we got. Sorry, this is what we got. I should get my septum pierced. Honey, should I get my septum pierced?
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, I think I should get my septum pierced. Anyway, so hi, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons today. All you need to do to play today, if you would like to play with us, because it is a community one shot. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything like this before. So you know what I'm saying? Neo Soul God is a trendsetter in general, right? But anyway, so like I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this before. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Of course, you can watch this on TikTok or Twitch, whichever one is preferred for you. My links are in my link tree in my bio on TikTok or Twitch, vice versa. There's also a command that is !link tree if you would like to have access to that as well. So first things and foremost, I would like to thank Carmen, who is the amazing, beautiful artist local right here in Nashville, Tennessee, who allows me to graciously use her music on all of my platforms and doesn't charge me a dime for it. And is just so beautiful, so gracious, and so fucking talented. So talented. Thank you so much to Carmen and everything that you do. I am got to be your biggest fan. Like I sing your praises from the mountaintops, from the hills, from the rooftops, all that shit, probably in that order. So thank you to Carmen, who allows me to graciously use her music without me getting DMCA'd, because I know actual local artists. So there's that. And we uplift each other, especially Black artists. Absolutely. 100% Black artists, Black female artists. We love our queens. Okay, so if you would like to play with us tonight, you are welcome to do so. This is a community thing. We're not leaving anybody out. If you don't know how to play, good. This is for you. This is literally for you. I literally have labored so that you will be able to have a good time today with zero fucking knowledge. Zero knowledge on how to play Dungeons and Dragons, right? So, and of course, TikTok, I know all you can see is all the shit over here. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Hi, I'm still here. I love you. Thank you to everybody on TikTok. I love you so much. I couldn't be here without you. So first of all, two things. Two things. So the Night Skins race PDF for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition has reached over 2,800 downloads. 2,800 downloads. My God, what? I mean, that's incredible. Thank you so much for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because I am severely late and I would like to go out dancing tonight. I'm supposed to go to gonna go do some bachata and some salsa tonight. So so we're gonna make it pop. We're gonna make shit pop today. So all you need to do to play is to have a level 2 character sheet. Level 2 character. We made one last week. If you were able to hop onto our stream last week where I walked you through how to create a character for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I walked you through how to create a character and level up last week. And TikTok, if you remember, that we're playing the same character. I did end up naming her Ariadne. I do often play female characters. Female characters are non-gender specific characters. We are playing a level 2 druid from the Circle of Scales, written by yours truly. Very, very excited for that. I wasn't there. I need the info. Don't worry. I got you, bud. I got you, bro. I got you. So, if you would like to make a character, I can, of course, send you to different resources that can help you. Making a level 2 character shouldn't be that hard. It can be any level 2 character you want. Of course, I can't necessarily help you walk you through the Night Skins portion of it. If you want, I would suggest that if this is your first time playing, you just roll up a human. Okay. So you can use D&D Beyond if you would like to. There's also other character creating platforms that you can do that, but D&D Beyond is honestly the fastest because it's just a bunch of click boxes, and you want this ability, okay, you want this, you put that there, you put that there. Okay, so it's very, very simple. If you're generating a character right now, what you need to prioritize is the standard array method, because again, it is the fastest. Instead of rolling dice to generate your stats, right, or statistics. So I suggest using the standard array, which comes on D&D Beyond. It'll walk you through, it'll give you several scores: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8. I think 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8. I think that's right. I could be wrong about that. I feel like that's right though. It's 6 scores, but I think that's right. And then you just put those scores where you want. If you want to be big sword and board paladin fighter dude, you put the shit in strength. That's probably going to do you best. Strength and constitution you want to prioritize. Dexterity is also important too, and that deals with things like how easy or how hard it is to hit you. So that's a pretty important one too. So I would suggest do your 15, 14, and 13 in strength, dexterity, or constitution, whichever one is more important to you. And to go over briefly what stats do, what the ability scores do. Specifically, strength is the ability to crush a tomato. Imagine it this way. Dexterity is the ability to throw a tomato or to dodge a tomato being thrown at you. Constitution is how a tomato being thrown at you affects you. Does it hurt? Did it not? That's constitution. Intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. That's intelligence. Wisdom is knowing that tomato is a fruit but does not belong in a fruit salad. And charisma, the last stat, is being the ability to sell a fruit salad with tomatoes in it. So there you go. So those are how you want to prioritize your stats. I suggest that if this is your first character and I did not walk you through how to make a spellcaster, for example, the druid that we are playing today, TikTok druid, Twitch druid, that we are playing today, I would suggest just picking a fighter or a monk, maybe. Somebody that just smacks a motherfucker is probably just going to be the best thing for you, and you'll still be able to have a good time. Okay. Tomato fruit salad is salsa. You damn right it is. You damn right it is. You damn right. You're so cute. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Can y'all even see me on TikTok? How do you know I'm cute? I could be. I could look like a foot. You wouldn't know. Anyway, but anyways, guys, I'm so happy to be here with you. If you have access to a character sheet, if you can print them off, you can print them off from Wizards of the Coast website. You can download a PDF of their character sheet. That's what we're using. I normally do not use their official character sheets because they are ass. They are actual cheeks. There's so many better character sheets designed by people who just love the game. What about a character from the games? Character from what games, actually? Oh, that's what I had. I had a pre-generated character. How do I get that to y'all? How does your camera get better? I figured out what the hell I was doing. I actually figured out what I was doing. There you go. I actually know what I'm doing now. So again, if you guys want to see my face, I am on Twitch live streaming this right now, as well as here on TikTok. What was the trick? I flipped the camera. The camera's facing forward, right? It's on the front facing camera, because front facing cameras are just most of the time better on these older phones, I guess. Front facing camera, it's clear, right? And then I mirrored the image. So the image itself is 180 degrees. So there you go. That's how I did it. Like Neverwinter, I've never played Neverwinter. Well, I played like 5 minutes of Neverwinter, then I realized it was 4th edition and I stopped fucking playing it. So I have no idea about Neverwinter in and of itself. But I do know where you can get a pre-generated character sheet. Also from Wizards of the Coast. They are good for some things. They should just fucking hire me though. Wizards pre-generated characters 5e. Here we go. So I'm on Wizards of the Coast website. I'm on dungeonsanddragons.com. D&D.wizards rather. You can probably see it a little bit. No thanks, I don't want your cookies in my shit. Starter set character sheets. Boom. No, 5th edition character sheets, I think. Oh my god, that is a zip file. If you don't have WinRAR, it's not going to be helpful for you. Let me see. I'll just pick one. Tyranny of Dragons, print version, form fillable, alternative, alternative. Okay, go away. Starter set, character sheets. That is also a zip file. Why are they zip files, bro? Wood Elf Ranger. I found some. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody to be honest, I'm just going to give you a human fighter. He's going to be a level 2 human fighter. If you don't have a character already, I'm going to give you a fighter. That's just how it's going to be. Cool. Awesome. So I'm putting this pre-generated character sheet into my Discord channel. So you can get it there. It will be in the general chat of my Discord. Of course, again, you can get to my Discord by going into my bio, going into the link tree, and doing it there. It'll be right there in the general chat. What do you mean something went wrong? Christ. All right. This is why I turn shit into JPEGs. Y'all, they just won't let me be great, y'all. Won't let me be great. Thank y'all so much for your patience. We are just about ready. But I do think that I have a pretty fun and exciting adventure for you today. We're going to go through social encounters and exploration. We're going to do the basics of combat. We're going to do healing and resting, and then we're going to wrap up with advanced combat encounter mechanics. So yeah, we'll walk you through it. I'll hold your hand the entire time. I'll be right here. I will actually be playing too, and then at the end you can tell me if your character made it through or not. Did your character die? Did they make it? You can actually tell me. And if you make it through, I'll have something special for you too. Okay? So, yeah, it's gonna be a good time, I promise. And don't be intimidated. If you are, don't worry, I've got you. I am actually pretty decent at this. From PDF to JPEG. All right, you son of a bitch. Okay, so again, just move this just a tad bit, a little bit more. It didn't do anything. Why didn't it do anything? Oh, my good Lord. I just want to turn this into a JPEG. That's all I want to do. All right. All right, you playing with me now. You wasting my time. Yeah, this thing is playing with me. Like I have this fucking time for this. Ugh, why? 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 Okay. Yes. It's so dumb. Whew, that was a nightmare. There you go. So the character, the level 2 fighter, is in my Discord now. If you would like that, oh, I guess you can see it now. Yeah, it's right there. So you just click on that, or open it in another window, or print it off, whatever you need to do, and you can follow along with us and play the game. I don't know anything about that character sheet. I'm sure it's a bunch of better trash, but it's something. Thank you so much for that. Is that a follow? Thank you for the follow on Twitter. Not Twitter. Oh my god, I'm so turned around. Twitch. My god. Do you need D20s? It would probably be decent. It'd probably be a good idea to have D20s, but if you do not have that, I'm gonna show you something. This is my Android phone. I have an Android phone and an iPhone right here. Astrologian friend, I am indeed an astro. How do you know I was an astro? So if you just pull out your phone or device, or if you have Google or Amazon Echo or Siri, whatever, just hey Google, roll a D20. Roll a D20. Yep. And it'll do it for you. So if you didn't catch that TikTok, all of them can do it. Play with Silas and Brent. What? Oh, that's John. Hey, John. I didn't know that was you. What's going on, bud? Hope you got a level 2 character. We're finna do the thing. Thank you for all the followers from TikTok. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, if you have dice, that's great. If you don't, use a dice roller. I will tell you what you need to roll, so you can just be like, hey Siri, roll this. Or hey Alexa, roll this. And then I'll tell you how to add it up and everything. So without further ado, let's switch screens. Give me one sec, baby squirrel. And we're gonna set the tone. By the goddess, thank you so much for the subscription. It's delicious. Y'all know that one? Y'all know that reference? Anyway, I'm so happy to be here, y'all. All the support that y'all have given me over the past nearly month, almost a month, has been an absolute honor. It's an absolute honor to get to know y'all and hear your stories and see your characters and see your art, all that shit. I'm so happy. Here we go. So we're gonna switch over. See you in a bit. You're gonna see a black screen. Okay. So here I am. I'm back. I'm up here. Hi. And let's go over to hide that screen. Let us then window capture, and we will put that on roll 20. Blap. Okay. So here we go. So this is what we will be using. This is what I normally use when I DM. I do DM in person, but I also do it virtually, and I do use Roll20. So we will be using some Roll20 assets today. I do have Roll20 Pro, so if that makes a difference. Thank you for the follow. I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry. But anyways, without further ado, let us play some Dungeons and Dragons. Does anyone have any questions before I start? TikTok, Twitch, I'll give you. It's 9 past the hour right now. It's just turned to 10 past the hour. I will give you 5 minutes. to ask questions or to get water, take a leak, whatever you need to do, and then we're going to get started. My Twitch is Neo Soul God, all one word. I'm consistent on everything. I am on all platforms as the same name. Will this be on your YouTube channel later? Yes, it will. It will be on YouTube later. 100%. Let me move where this chat is. Oh, let me move that. Chat box. Click. We'll move that over yonder. What y'all know about it? What y'all know about yonder? So, this is my great grandma. Used to hit me with a yonder real quick. Yeah, this will be on my YouTube later as well. It'll be fun. I'm really excited. And thank y'all to everybody who's on YouTube. I don't even repost the shit on there. But yeah, get hit with a southern yondo real quick. And I do have my water pitcher here. So y'all don't have to worry about me not hydrating. I will be hydrating. I drink a shit ton of water. Are there any other questions or concerns before we get started? About 3 more minutes. No, I stay busy. My work is my remedy. So how do you level up and such? So leveling up is a pretty simple process. It just normally takes a little bit of reference to the book or like to the source books that you're using or whatever. But it's a pretty easy process. I walked through it last week, but maybe if we have time, we'll get to that at the end of the session as well. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my God, all this sub. I'm so grateful for y'all. Y'all be having me twisted out here. Y'all got me all. You'll be having me all emotional and shit. Like I ain't. Got me acting a plumb fool on the internet. Anyway, 2 more minutes and we will get started. I will get the mood. Would y'all still love me if I talk like this? Night skin lore, part 6. Y'all probably wouldn't love me anymore if I talk like that, huh? Night skin lore, part 6. Hell's no. Here, this is awesome. I'm glad y'all are here. I really am. New here. Oh, well, hi. I'm glad you're here. All right. About 60 seconds, and then we will do the jams. Let's hold down. I do it with you? Do I need to join in on Discord chat or I'm sorry, I missed that. I can watch the other video and later on. I missed what you were saying. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm in Discord audio. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, word. I'll say hi. I'm gonna go on air. Hey, you just popping in to say hi. No, no answer. Okay. I'm gonna go in on air just in case people need me. If you do need to talk to me directly, I will be on air. Just please be respectful when you come into the on air chat. To play, should we be on Discord? You don't have to be on Discord. You can actually stay right here on Twitch if you want to. I'm on Discord just in case my community needs to talk to me directly, or somebody is going to like help me mod and manage the chats. No, I was replying to you with the voice thing, but I was asking if you need to join one while we do this. I'm in a voice channel just for the hell of it. Because I would love someone to, if you feel it's so inclined, you don't have to do anything that I ask. But if someone does feel so inclined to like watch the chat for me and everything, and let me know if I have any questions or anything, or if I need to slow down or something. But let's go ahead and let's get it going. Let's get it started. And I do have streamer mode on, so if you do come into the chat or ping me, message me, I will not be able to hear it. So there's that. Okay, let's get started. Pull up my notes. I actually took notes for this session, y'all. Nuts. Okay. The morning greets you. You slowly come to consciousness in a tavern on the road, traveling to some destination that you can't necessarily remember where you were headed at the moment. You just kind of wander. That's fine. All adventurers do. You come downstairs from your room and take a seat at an empty table. You look at the menu, stomach growling. You reach into your coin purse. 2 copper greet you. It's been a while since you've had any work. Maybe it's time you find some. Lest you go hungry. You make your way over to the market board, to the job board nearby. See various missives, people looking for people to till a farm or help move some grain. A gold here, 5 gold there, nothing of substantial note. And if you're playing along with this, I would like you to make a perception check, please. For a perception check, you will take your die 20 and you will roll it. And you will add, and on your character sheet, you will add the total. You will add what comes up on the die to the total of your perception, which is right there. And for Twitch, it is right there in the skills. It's in alphabetical order. So you will add up what you get from your perception roll plus what you rolled on your die. So again, if you don't have any physical dice, say, hey Siri, or hey Alexa, hey Google, roll 1d20. And it should do it. And I'll give you a second to do that. Oops. I didn't loop the song. Whoops. Let me loop the song.
Am I using the passive perception or the
Okay. Put
skills
what you got in the
perception?
chat. What'd you get? I rolled a total of 21. What'd you get?
I got a 5.
Yeah, I picked Final Fantasy 14 music because I won't get DMCA'd for it. And TikTok will leave me alone too. So, oh, I'm not watching Twitch chat. Sorry. Am I using passive or regular? You're going to use a regular roll. Because you were since the difference between passive perception and a perception roll is that you will passive perception is just what you're gathering as you're just standing around doing nothing. Since you are actively at the market board looking for work, this will be an active perception roll. Good question though. 7, I'm distracted. 11, get some 7s and 11s. Okay, so if you rolled, ooh, some of y'all missed the mark. If you rolled a 12 or higher, you notice a small missive about a blink dog named Sif and a reward of 50 GP or gold pieces if she is returned. And as you are struggling to find work, for those of you who did not pass the check, as you're struggling to find work, the door to the tavern bursts open and a woman frantically in rags runs inside, begging for help. Please, please, someone help. My son, he fell into the ruins, the old ruins north of here. Someone please help me get him out. And any of you may roll and lost my place in my notes. You may roll a history check, an arcana check, or an investigation check. Your choice. So in these cases, what you want to do is you want to look at your character sheet and determine which of those skills you are best at, and then choose to roll that one. So you'll take your D20 again, right? Get that guy a roll. See what comes up. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm not looking at Twitch chat. So, ooh, I see an 18. I see an 18. What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, and if you're rolling a check, tell me which one you rolled. Like 18, what skill did you roll? Just for future reference. Okay. So, if 13 investigation, there we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. This is a harder DC. So, for those of you who rolled history and beat a 16 or higher, rolled a 16 or higher, okay? You know that the old ruins were the stronghold of a cult to a god of murder. If those of you who wrote an arcana check and rolled higher than a 16 or higher, during your morning meditations and spell preparations, you sensed remnants of necromantic magics in the air. And for those of you who rolled investigation, On a 16 or higher, you overhear people in the tavern saying that those old ruins are cursed and that child is as good as dead. Eight, LOL, I'm gonna go pickpocket. Not an option. I didn't write for that. Oh, there are people in here. Hi, guys. Hold on, let me turn my headset on. I can't hear y'all. Y'all are talking.
Hello.
No, hello.
Hey, y'all. I didn't know y'all were in here.
You're
I'm
good.
just letting you do your thing.
All right, for sure. We'll keep it moving. Where was I in the notes? Oh, the woman runs to you and says, You look like an adventurer, strong of arm. I'll give you gold to rescue my child. I don't have much, but I have 25 gold. Please find him. Bring him home, please. If you want, you may try to roll a persuasion roll to see if you can get more money. I'll give you a little second to decide if you want to do that. Did I say how much she offered?
Yeah, you said 25.
Bet. Just making sure I said it. I'll pass. All right. 25. Okay. A lot of people are passing on that. Look at all these good people in my chat. I love this. Cool. So, without hesitation, you nod your head, grab your gear, and make your way out of the tavern. You head north for about a half hour. It's still early in the morning. The morning dew still rests upon the grass. Morning fog clearing up. And at this time, if you have not done it, if you are playing a spellcaster, you may prepare your spells. Mine are already prepared. If you are playing the druid that we made last week, the spells that I have prepared are as followed. If you would just like to use what I'm using. Absorb elements, charm person, cure wounds, entangle, fairy fire, healing word, and of course, as a circle of scales druid, chromatic orb and chaos bolt are always prepared. So those are the spells I have prepared, and you should have 3 spell slots total. If you would like to prepare other spells, that's completely up to you. But if you're just following along with me, that's what I got. Alrighty, let's keep going. Lurking, but hi there. As you continue walking outside the city, you look through your pack, make sure your spell components are all there, make sure your weapons are in decent order. It's been a while since you bought new weapons or had your weapons serviced at a smith. You might need to do that later. But the ruins come into view. As you draw nearer, you're able to get a sense of the surroundings around the surrounding area. Roll a perception check, arcana, nature, or survival. And tell me what you're rolling. I am rolling... I'll roll perception first. So everyone roll perception first and then the other 3. Oops, shit. It's cocked. Reroll that. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I rolled a 13. 7 plus 6. What'd you get? I might have to get a blank character sheet and make one. there's a blank character sheet. Well, it's not blank. If you can make a character sheet really quick, but if you just want to pre-gen, I do have a level 2 fighter in my Discord. You can access that by going into my link tree, which is coming at your face right now. Damn, y'all rolling hot. Y'all are rolling real hot. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so with your perception rolls, if you rolled a 11 or higher, the ruins are overgrown. And it looks like this place has gone undisturbed for a long time. On an Arcana Nature Survival check of 13 or higher, the flora is tainted with an aura of death, and it looks like something evil is choking them. If you steel yourself enough to head inside, you will discover that a dark aura permeates this place. If you are trained in Arcana, Religion, or Insight, and that is if you have one of those bubbled right here, that means you're trained in that skill. So if you are trained, and I'll show you Twitch as well. Blap, blap.
Your Twitch is in the middle of an ad at the second.
Oh, shit.
I was just letting you know.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Yeah, I think I have it down to, because I can't stop it from making ads, but I think I got it down to like maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was like 30 seconds, so you're good.
Bet. Thank you. So anyway, if you are trained in those skills, you inherently find this out. About you can feel the dark aura and know that some type of dark magic exists here. Also, if your roll a perception check, or if your passive perception is higher than 13, you can hear the child of the farmer woman screaming for help in the distance. And if I wasn't railroading you, I would ask, what do you do? But no, we're gonna assume that you're a steel-hearted adventurer and can have nerves of steel, and just gonna go gung-ho into the darkness. So
we are rolling again.
Perception.
Okay. So 11.
Sheesh. Okay. So that being said, we will go to the map. As soon as I figure out where the hell I put it. Where did I put it? Lord Jesus, where did I put it? There it is. So for anyone who is on Twitch with us, you will be able to see, oh, I guess everybody can see it, the battle map that I made literally like 20 minutes before I started doing this. So there's that. So this is our character. This is the character that I'm playing anyway. She is from the art that the other Gorski made of the first bit of Nightskin art that I got. So I wanted to give them a shout out. There she is right there. You can see her. Our Nightskin druid. So here's our character sheet here. I will be using the digital version of it to keep track of everything. Well, I have access to one, but I'm not going to be using it. Anyway, moving right along. Close that. So you find yourself in these ruins, and you make yourself push forward, even though definite darkness dwells here. So the way I normally would do dungeon crawling like this, something like this, is I would allow the players to move their tokens specifically by themselves, and I just monitor. But for the sake of this, because it is what it is, we have limitations. So now I had to fix the vision so I couldn't see through walls. So normally how I make them do it is, depending on like time constraints, is I would allow them to move their full movement speed together. Or if they're moving stealthily, I let them move half their speed. So my character has a movement speed of 30 feet. So cut that down to half if they're being stealthy, which we are. We're going to roll stealth. So if you're trying to be stealthy, take your D20, roll that junt, and add your stealth modifier to it. And that's right under skills, right under, it's the second from the bottom if you have them in alphabetical order. I don't have a bonus to stealth. Yeah, I do. It's dexterity. So that's a +3 for me. So I rolled a 19 on stealth. $12. Okay, I see a 12 in the chat. Of course, let me know what you rolled. Thought I had something a bit more ominous. Did I not? It's a Black Shroud theme. I don't remember this one. How's it go? Oh wow, some of y'all blew it. You knocked some shit over. Some of y'all blew it. But if you rolled a 14 or higher, you're pretty sure that you were hidden. You know what? I think the forest is fine. I think the forest is fine. Black Shroud's theme. So, as you make your way through, you round a corner. And as you do, you can hear the rattling of bones and metal clanking. For those of you trained in religion or arcana, you know that sound. You're familiar with it. And you know that the dark aura and the energy that permeates this place, it's familiar to you now. You understand it to be necromancy. The old cultists that ran this place years ago, their servants still walk these halls. They haven't noticed you yet if you rolled higher than a 14. So I will give you one turn to act. You may do one action, whatever that is. We will consider this a surprise round. So an enemy that is unaware of your presence, you have what is called advantage against them, meaning that you would roll 2d20 and take the highest number. That being said, with disadvantage, the opposite is true. You would roll 2d20 and take the lowest. Yeah, that's how that goes. So for me, there are you notice 3 skeletons immediately. So for me, what I will be doing, and if you're following along with me, where's my thing at? Where's my thing? What was I doing? Oh, I have the character sheet literally in front of me. So They haven't noticed me, so Ariadne, my druid, makes some somatic patterns in her hands. And a light appears from her palm and spreads like a flame up through her hand. As she targets the middle skeleton and casts Sacred Flame by snapping her finger. And to do that, I would make the, to be honest, that's a more advanced thing. Let's just keep it simple here. I'm going to sneak up 15 feet. Going to sneak up. And before the skeleton notices her, she makes a different somatic component in her hand. And this acid pours up her hand and through her fingers, and extends like claws as she casts Primal Savagery and attacks him. And I'll have advantage on this because he hasn't seen me yet. That's a 15 high. Yeah, I know the skeleton's AC is dick. So that hits. 15, and then I would add my spell attack modifier to that, which is on the second sheet in your spell book if you're following along at home. So that would be a 21 for me to hit. I think a skeleton's AC is like 13 or 14. So I hit that. I hit him. So we're gonna deal damage. So you rolled your d20, you chose the highest number, which was a 15 for me. I rolled a 9 low. So we choose the highest. And then we deal damage. So for Primal Savagery, which I casted just now, it is a d10 damage. So grab our d10. Ooh, that's shitty damage. That is 2 damage. You rolled 17 twice. It's a 1 in 400 chance. So we do 2 acid damage to the skeleton. And with that, they have noticed us, and we are going to go to an initiative roll. So what initiative is, it is how quickly you can act, how quickly you react to combat situations, or quickly you react to any situation. If an initiative roll is called, it's like who is first to respond, right? So the way that you'll roll initiative, like just about anything, is you're going to take your d20, roll it, and on your character sheet, you're going to add your initiative modifier, which should just be your dexterity. Unless you're a bard, then you'll add jack of all trades to it. But for me, that's a +3. So I rolled like dick. So my initiative is 5. 29 total on initiative. How? That's impossible. Not on initiative. That's got to be impossible.
Okay, just to make sure I'm doing it right then.
Yeah, what's going on?
You said dexterity would be my initiative or whatever, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's... Am I using the 9 or the -1 on the Human Fighter 2 that you gave us?
You would use the -1.
Okay, so the -1, so it would be a 19 then. My bad.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem.
I got a little confused.
No. It is what it is. This is why we're doing this. Yeah. So because it is. Oh, I didn't think about the sheet. I didn't look at how the ability scores were. So you're going to use the modifier, the one that'll say plus or minus something when you're adding up something. Yeah. That's for everybody at home too.
Okay.
Gotcha. You got it. It's what we're doing this, Chief. A 20-dot initiative. My mind was blown just now.
I don't blame you.
He's like, I mean, you talking about that's fast as hell. Okay.
Right.
So for the sake of everything, we're just gonna use like the fact that most people probably are going first. Skeletons have dick for speed. So I rolled a 9 on the skeletons initiative. So they're gonna go after all of us. So with that being said, we're gonna change the Mersic to something more fire. Oh yes, yes, Lord. Is that the? No, no, no. We don't want this one. That's boss music right there. God, I need to play this game. Anyway, so with that being said, we're going to go to initiative. I wrote down our initiatives. So we'll go first, and then the skeletons will go after. Now we are outnumbered. So let's see how this goes. So whatever you would like to do, you do. For me, I am going to activate my prism scale ability, which will allow me to, well, I'll use my hybrid shape form. And I have my prism scale is attuned to Black Dragon's powers today. So you see my character pull out her prism scale and start channeling magic from it, and it starts glowing with this dark hue, and black scales cover her like armor on one shoulder. Shoulder pauldron appears, and a cloak made of a black leathery dragon wing appears behind her, and two small horns appear out from the sides of her face, and a black frill goes through her locks toward her back as she activates her black dragon hybrid form. And that is her bonus action. And for an action, we are going to just go ahead and use Primal Savagery again. So that's a D20. 14 on the die, that hits. And we deal damage. And because we are in hybrid form, we get a little bit of a bonus because we are doing acid damage, which belongs to the Black Dragon family. So we will add 1d6 to our roll on top of our 1d10. Ooh, wow. Oh my God. I rolled a 10 and a 3. Dear God. So, hold on. How much health do skeletons have? This skeleton is immediately obliterated by that. As from the Black Dragon scales, acid energy pours into my Primal Savagery on my other hand, and I drag it from the ground up toward the skeleton's body and rip it asunder. Just fucking wrecked. Literally wrecked in one turn. That's my turn though. That leaves the skellies. Okay, so I want to use Action Surge, which says I can have another action. So if I take out my javelin, that's one action, and attacking would be my second. No. So this is where we get into action economy. So action economy works this way. You have an action, a bonus action, movement, a reaction. Those are really the basic ones that you're probably going to use every turn or most turns with reactions. So what you're doing, you're taking out a weapon, right? Which I always assume that you have a weapon in hand when you're walking around a dungeon, but that's fine. So what you're doing, pulling out a weapon, is a free action. Free action, I think you get like one free action a turn, or I don't think it counts. I think you could just do a free action. But I know that manipulation or pulling out a weapon is a free action. Now to switch weapons, that is an action to switch weapons. But you can pull your javelin out as a free action. So if you're going to action surge this turn, you just get 2 attacks. Yeah? All right.
So
what's up?
like you said with the dungeon thing, you're usually going to be walking around with one anyways.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I assume as a dungeon master.
The human you've got here for us, say we're walking around with the long sword and we want to pull our shield out.
Oh,
Does that-
I assume you have that too. No, I assume if you have a sword and board, I assume you're walking around with your sword and shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless you specifically want to use your longsword two-handed, I assume that you have them both out.
I need to roll the D20 and the D6, or just the D20?
Oh, you'll roll the D20 first to see if you hit. AC, the AC 17, that's going to hit. So the AC is your armor class. That is how hard you are to hit. Something with a high AC is probably really beefy or really fast. But they're skeletons. Yeah. So you hit them. You hit them real hard. So you'll roll damage, which you said longsword. I think that is a D8. One-handed. You did say longsword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a D8.
It's the one that kind of looks like a
Two.
diamond in a way, right?
Yeah, two pyramids connected.
6.
All right. And then you will add your strength to that. So it should be 6 plus something.
Now, am I using the modifier or
The modifier. The modifier.
the modifier? So
Mhm.
6 plus 3, so 9.
Well done. So that one's still up for you. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what you'll do when you're adding up damage. If you're not doing spells, like how I'm doing a cantrip, I don't add any modifiers to that. Okay, chat. But for you probably have modifiers connected to yours because you're making attack rolls with weapons. Yeah. So what you'll do is decide if most weapons you will attack with strength unless it has the finesse property, but we probably don't have that. We probably don't have many of that, right? But anyways, 6 on the first 5, on second missed with javelin, but sure did get their attention. That's absolutely the case. They definitely see you. So what you'll do is you will add the damage on the die rolled plus your modifier. So for most of us, it's going to be a strength modifier. Yeah. All right. So let's keep going. Now it's the skeleton's turn. So they are going to absolutely fucking surround me and just start beating on me. Let me see. Where's my skeleton stat block? Okay, let's roll for the skeletons. Character sheet. Okay, so they pull out their short swords and they're just shambling towards us. Get ready to smack us. We're gonna roll both at the same time. One misses us wildly with a 6 on the die. Just can't seem to get bearings on our movement. He is an undead, so yeah, I mean that tracks. The other, on the other hand, rolls a total of 19. I know that hits me. So he's gonna do damage. This probably hits most of us. So he's gonna roll damage. And that's a short sword, so he's gonna do D6. And we will take 2 plus. We will take 4 damage, piercing. 4 piercing damage. So, ooh, that is a quarter of my health. Good lord. Okay. Next. Okay, that's top of the round. That's our turn again. So, choose what you're gonna do, how you're gonna attack, how you're gonna respond to that damage that we just took. So I'm going to again do the same old, same old. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. I don't really think I should use any spells at the moment. Hi, we're just playing Dungeons and Dragons. If you got a character sheet, please feel free to follow along. Anyway, so I'm gonna respond with just a good old primal savagery because it does so much fucking damage. So I'm gonna D20. Okay, I rolled a 17 to hit. That's a 23 total, so I definitely hit him. Holy God, I hit him. So let's see how much damage. We're gonna add a D6 to our damage because we're still doing acid damage. It's a total of 10. So this one is pretty banged up, but he's still walking about. He's still alive. So we're just gonna put a red on him to show that he's bleeding, even though he's undead and doesn't have blood. Anyway, moving on. That will end my turn, actually. Not a whole lot I can do. Definitely can't move. They'll beat the hell out of me. So when you move out of a creature's threatened spaces, which is normally, depending on what weapon they have out, within 5 feet of them, if you move outside of that, then an enemy can take an attack of opportunity against you with their reaction. And what that means is, like, as you're trying to get away, they can swipe at you. And at this level, opportunity attacks are fucking dangerous. So we're gonna stay put and put our little wooden shield up and see if we can get through another round of attacks. And they swing with their short swords. Okay, so one misses with a 4 on the die, and the other rolls a 15. If your AC is 15 or lower, that hits you. And we'll just roll damage just in case that hits somebody. Just in case somebody's like playing a wizard or some shit. Okay. That's a D6. Hits. Keep missing the tray. Okay, we only take 3 damage that time if you were hit by that. So as the one that's just having a hard time, he just can't seem to get. He doesn't have any muscles or ligaments in the arm that the sword is holding, so he's just having trouble swinging at you. And the other one, on the other hand, is just beating into your shield. You put your shield up and you hold true, but he's beating down on it. And it's our turn again. Again, I'm gonna do the same shit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna hit the one that's bleeding. That's a little bit worse than how I've been rolling, but that's still a 17 to hit. So I hit, and I, of course, do my damage. D10 plus D6. 9 damage. That one goes down. And lastly, bottom of the round again. He's gonna swipe with his short sword. They are skeletons. They're not thinking. He's gonna do the same shit. This one rolls a total of 15. That still misses me with my AC of 18. But if he did hit you, I will roll damage. 5 damage. Ooh, that was a hefty one. I hope that didn't hit y'all. So that's 5 damage. And that's top of the round again. We're gonna target the last skeleton, but this time I'm gonna use a spell. So my Ariadne, my druid, claps her hands together and makes somatic patterns in her hands, and a small ball of energy appears there, but it's white, see-through, transparent, until the dragon parts of her body start pouring energy into this ball in her hand, and it glows with a sickly green, and she balls it, and she takes the ball and blasts it toward this last skeleton. And I cast Chromatic Orb. It's like, that's what I cast. So that is a spell attack roll, I think. Let me check Chromatic Orb. I don't think it's a dex save. I think it's an attack roll. Chromatic Orb. Yep. Oh yeah, it's attack roll. Thought so. Just making sure. This is why we make sure that we can check our notes. So I will roll a d20, see if I hit. Oh fuck, I think that's my first miss, and of course it was on the goddamn spell, right? So that's wasted. I rolled a 5 to hit, So I think that's 11 total. That goes wide. I completely miss him. Completely miss him. All right, that's bottom of the round again. That's my whole turn. So, and I used the spell slot to do that. So I will now mark that I have 2 spell slots left. This is why I didn't want to use any spells. Okay, so there's that. We use the spell slot, so we're down to 2, and we got 12 hit points left. Things are looking in our favor. Oh, speak of the devil, right? That is a... What is that to hit? I think that's a 17 to hit. That misses me, but from a lot of y'all, that might hit you. So, that will be another d6 damage. That's another 5 damage. 5 damage piercing. Ooh, as you have your shield up, and he's banging on it against it over and over, but then the banging stops, and you feel the sword slip right under and between your arm and the shield and graze you. It's a pretty significant blow. Ooh, hopefully you're still up. Everybody still awake? All right. So top of the round again, it's on us. So after wasting that spell slot, I feel like a moron. So I'm just gonna go for the primal savagery. Oh, that is another 5. I miss. I'm blowing it. I am absolutely blowing it. That's my turn. So it goes back to the skeleton.
Heck. What the?
Did you get him?
Okay, 19.
Yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
And 4.
Okay. 4 damage done to the skeleton. Okay. So skeleton rolls a 11. He misses me. That's a 15 total. I assume that misses most people. What's the AC on the fighter?
18.
Oh shit, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just keep moving on. So he again just banging against the shield. It is a skeleton. It ain't that bright. So okay, thank you. Finally, rolled a 16 to hit. That's a 22 total. We're gonna do primal savagery again, so we're gonna get our D10 and our D6. Ooh, not the best damage. We rolled a 6 on one die and a 1 on the other. 7. And he has taken no damage from us, so that's 7 damage. Yep. Still up and shambling, but he is now under half health, so he is a bleeding. And last, I think this is probably the last round. So he's gonna swipe at us. Oh my God, he rolled a nat 20. I swear to God, I swear, like no cap, like that is a 20. Can you see it? Can you see it on TikTok? That's a 20. He rolled a nat 20. Shit, of course it was the monster that rolled a fucking nat 20, huh? So here's what happens when you roll a 20 on an attack roll that is now known as a critical hit. So here's how we calculate that according to the rules. I do something a little different, but we're going to do it by the rules today. So you would take whatever damage die that you're rolling. In this case, that is a D6 because he's got a short sword out. Okay. Got a short sword. And you roll them both and then add the modifier. So let's see how much let's see how much damage he does to us. Oh my God. So I rolled a 6 and a 5. So my character would normally be unconscious. But because we're doing a one shot right now, like I would never roll damage on a critical hit for an enemy at such low levels. Every enemy has an average damage calculator that you can use instead. Is that us? Okay. So every enemy has an average damage calculator. So for the skeleton, we actually will use the average damage on a critical hit. And I've talked about this before. I talked about this last week too. So actually we'll take, it still hurts. It's gonna hurt. We take 10 damage. Whew. That was a beefy hit. My God in heaven. That hurt. Wow. Literally walking around with 12, literally walking around with 2 hit points. Barely awake. That skeleton meant business. So, what you'll do.
Just out of curiosity, real quick.
What's popping?
Where am I looking at for like my health and stuff?
Yeah, so on your fighter, right? I'm pulling it up right now.
You're good.
Because I really did not look at this sheet at all, and I apologize for that.
No, I mean it's fine.
Okay,
At
so
least you gave us something to work with.
absolutely. So on you see on your sheet, it says armor class 18.
Yes.
Right under that it says hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have way more hit points than me. So
that last one I missed big time.
oh shit.
1.
Well, as a fighter, you see your bonus actions, you see those?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a bonus action, and I've only been using actions, but we're actually going to do bonus action this round. I'm so glad we got hit by a nat 20. So now I can explain bonus actions. Okay?
Sweet.
Let's go to work. I will pull that up. There's that. Let me pull my sheets back up.
And I've been keeping myself muted because there's a lot of background noise. So.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Absolutely. So here we go. So on the top of our turn, we're bleeding. We just got hit super hard. We had our shield up, but the skeleton was just banging against it over and over, and our arm just got too battered. And we drop our shield, and it gets a free attack, just slash into us and cut us so deep. So now, if you're playing the fighter, and if you're playing a druid, here's what we're gonna do. For an action or bonus action, you always know which one of those it is. So if you're using the fighter stat block, you have a few bonus actions. One of those is second wind. It means that you just take a second to center yourself, get some breathing, and you can heal for an amount of hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. So for you, that would be 2. So you roll a d10, which is this weird dreidel looking thing. You take that and you roll it. Oh, that's shitty. I rolled a 2. So hopefully you did better.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. So you'll get 9 hit points back.
Sweet.
Okay. So that's the fighters. But if you're playing a druid, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to hold our prism scale. We're gonna take out our prism scale and start whispering in celestial. And when we do, it sounds like a chorus of male and female angels coming from your lips, singing a beautiful song. And we're gonna cast healing word on ourselves. This is why we prepared it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a D4, right? Which is a pyramid for most people, right? It looks like this pyramid right here. D4. Mine look like this. Mine look really funky. That's my D4.
Like a 3-sided pyramid?
Yeah, 3-sided pyramid. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you take your D4, you roll it,
Yeah.
and you'll add your wisdom modifier to it. So for me, that's a +3. No, that's a +4. Are you playing the druid or are you playing the fighter?
I'm playing the fighter, so it's a 0.
Okay. So you don't cast healing word because you don't have the spell.
Okay.
Okay. You got your hit points back from second wind.
Yeah.
But for those of us who are playing the druid, I rolled a 1. Again, I hope you did better. So I got 5 hit points back.
If I was playing the druid, I got a 4.
Sheesh. Not that I'm jealous or anything. Because I am hurting, my guy. I am hurting. Wow. Okay, so I have 7 hit points now. Sheesh. Okay.
So, real quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
With the fighter, with hers,
Mhm.
whichever.
Yeah, whichever.
He does have the reactions of protection.
Oh, he's got protection.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's his fighting style.
Yeah.
I don't know about
It's in his
protection.
fighting style and in his reactions.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Let's look at it real quick. I didn't know it had it.
Impose disadvantage on an attack against a target within 5 feet of you.
Yes, protection is normally it's a very good reaction, but it normally helps if you have like party members. So suppose if somebody is next to you and they're about to get attacked by someone, you can use your reaction, which you can use on any turn that's not your own, right? Or, even at the end of your own turn. But you can use your reaction to put your shield in front of your friend, and that will impose disadvantage, or they have to roll 2d20s and take the lowest one against your friend.
Okay, so like if I was to take that action, I would have to roll the 2d20s? Or
No, that's the bad guy, whoever's trying to attack your friend.
Okay, I got you.
Got me?
Yep.
Bet. All right, let's keep going. Second wind is pretty cool. Second wind is, I've seen second wind just fucking save fucking everything. All right. So, let me close this. Thank you for bringing that up. I didn't even think about checking the fighting style.
Oh, no, you're problem. No problem, man.
All right. So, let's go.
Lots of questions.
Absolutely. So, this is probably going to be the last round. We're going to one more time pick up our take out our primal savagery claw. Roll that d20. Don't fuck me on this roll, please.
Action surge this time.
Yeah, that's probably smart. I rolled a total of 17, so I hit. So I literally
rolled 2 dice.
No. So you'll make 2 attacks. So you'll take your d20 and roll it twice and see if you hit.
Okay. Definitely not on that one.
Okay. And
12 on the other.
Where's my d10? There's that. See how much damage we do. Max damage. You like to see it. That's 10 damage. So this skeleton is just ripped apart by these acid claws. Oh my god. Somebody rolled a nat 20. Action surge.
Lucky. I got a 3 and a 12.
Oh yeah, that 3 misses. But the 12 hits.
3 definitely misses.
That 12 hits though. All right.
And I've done 2 damage.
Absolutely. So that being said, for the sake of time, we're gonna say that since I made it through that encounter, we're gonna say that we all lived.
I'm okay with that.
And we're gonna say, my god, that nat 20 would have bodied me. All right, so that is combat basics. Congratulations, you made it through your first encounter. So did you die? Did your character die? Whose character died? Mine died. If I wouldn't have done well, I always do average damage on levels 1 and 2 on critical hits, because again, that shit is devastating at low levels. But level 3, I stopped pulling that punch, and oh, we did have some deaths. Oh no. Did we have any deaths on TikTok? Oh no, we did have some character deaths. Oh no. Well, either way, you can still use the same character next time. So that was combat basics. We are actually ending the session here today. After, let me do the narration actually real quick. Let me pull that back up. It was, I think it was the Black Shroud. Okay. Yes. So your heart rate begins to slow. You catch your breath. This isn't training anymore. That was real. Fighting the undead. You've heard tale of it, but doing it yourself? You fall to your knees, fall to the ground, getting your bearings. In the distance, you can hear the child screams, cries for help. Your resolve is steeled. You know what you have to do. But first, a moment's respite. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Next time we play, next week, we're going to pick right up from where we left off. It's a whole adventure that I wrote. We're going to, next week, it's going to be healing, resting, healing, and if we have time, more exploration, and maybe a boss encounter. So this is the combat basics for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I hope you had a good time.
Definitely.
Y'all good? Everybody in call? Y'all straight?
Yep.
Glad to hear it. So yeah, we're gonna do this until we finish this little adventure. It's a little mini adventure. It's got some cool stuff in it. I feel I'm pretty proud of it, and I hope you got a taste of my DMing style.
I like it.
I'm glad to hear it.
It was a good job.
I like to tell a story when we're doing some things. So I do narrate combat a little bit more than I did tonight. But it's also normally more than one person fighting somebody. So there's that. I'm going to make a new hero. Better to be on Twitch for this or Discord, whichever you prefer. Honestly, if this wasn't too obnoxious for the people watching it on TikTok, absolutely. You're welcome to stay on TikTok. If you want to come to Twitch, that's good too. You know.
Now, I do have one question.
What's going on, boss?
So, in a normal situation of a session or
Mhm.
whatnot,
Yeah, what's going on?
would someone have to stay in the same character that they start with?
Normally, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Is like normally.
Yeah, normally, yeah. But if you want to play something different, just to, because I know that for a lot of people, this was like kind of last minute, and we just wanted to make sure anybody who wanted to get involved could be involved, right? So if you want to make another character, like one that you actually want to play, like please do so. Absolutely.
If we end up having sessions, like full-on sessions, not like teaching sessions, I'll definitely probably have one by then. So
absolutely. So if you guys don't want to play the fighter or the druid that I helped make last week, absolutely feel free. If you want to get with me, I will help make you a character. Discord, I'm around. Can you multi-class?
Get with you on that.
Yeah, you can just get with me. I'll be around. Can you multi-class? If you want to multi-class for 2 levels, sure. Make sure that you meet the requirements for multi-classing, though. There are requirements for multi-classing, depending on what it is. It's in, I don't remember what page it's in, but it's in the player's handbook. that you have to meet the minimum requirements to multi-class into whatever out of a class that you're in and into another class. So keep your multi-classing minimums in mind. But oh yes, I had a good time. This was actually a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get more people involved next time. Like I said, this was just combat basics today. I did write another encounter that is harder than this one, that will have more combat mechanics in it. Really, this one was just take a swipe, get swiped. Take a swipe, get swiped. But so you can understand how AC and initiative works. To be honest, I should have rolled initiative for all 3 skeletons, but it's fine. I'm used to, for the sake of time, just rolling. If they're the same enemy, they just have the same initiative. Fuck it. It hurts. I mean, it is not pleasant. But yeah, like I said, we'll pick up next week on time, because the session is already made. We will start on time, which will be 6 p.m. Central. No, 5 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, it's all right. So next time we can join Discord and be more involved. If you would like to, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Just trying to see if I'm going to have to work or not.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So yes, but if you would like to like be in call like Apple was, and like feel free to join Discord. We'll be here, you know.
What day will it be next week?
Next Thursday. Probably.
Next Thursday?
Yeah, I like people to have their Fridays, so it'll probably be next Thursday.
I'll look at my calendar real quick. So off, work, off. Okay, I'll be able to do it. Yeah.
Lit. So just get with me, and we can make something that you actually like want to play and like know how to play or whatever.
Yeah,
so
I've been wanting to like get into it myself personally, but one of my good friends, you may know who I'm talking about. I don't know if you do or not. But he plays like constantly. But I've been wanting to get into it for years. It's just I didn't know where to go with it at all.
Yeah, so here's the plan, right? And I know Twitch, you can't hear the people in Discord right now. I mean TikTok, you can't hear the people in Discord right now. So here's the plan. I have a huge community now. You know, gone from like having like 10 people in my Discord channel to like 76 to 80, something crazy like that. And everybody wants to play D&D, right? So what I'm hoping that we can do once Hillard U starts, because that's really my priority right now. And of course, again, if you would like to audition for Hillard U, please do. Use the hashtags Hillard U on TikTok, Instagram, wherever the fuck you want. Tag me with your character idea and maybe a small little skit. You don't have to do a skit if you don't want to, but just audition your character. I would want to see it. If you have cosplay, you're welcome to do it. You don't have to though. I need to know the character's class, race, and something about them in whatever audition you decide to do. So once Hillard U starts, right? Once we get that off the ground, what I'm hoping to do is just run a huge world together. Like it's going to be like a Dungeons and Dragons MMO, right? Where we have all these DMs. Hey, boo. Where we have all these DMs running games simultaneously in the same world, with different students at Hillard and all these different adventures and whatever they want to do. And then like maybe their stuff interacts with what I'm running, or the choices that my players make. The choices that my players make affects their players' games, and like that's what I want. That's what I want to happen. And I believe that we can all do that if we work together. So the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can teach you to play. So when it comes time for this to happen, you can join the table. Or for those of us who are more experienced, we can lead tables, right? Because I mean, I want to play in Hillard U, maybe like it's somebody else's table. But I also know that I have a duty and responsibility to run that. I also want to continue making Nightskin lore and all the things that have gotten me here. So I can't do it alone. I want to play, but auditioning is not my ministry. My dad went to American Baptist College, so I hear that a lot. I understand if that's not your thing, there'll be other things that we can do.
Well, my buddy's mad at me now.
Why is that?
I told him I just done like a sesh with you, and he's like, "Bitch."
Oh no! Oh damn! You didn't have to make him jealous, bruh. Oh, okay. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up here. I've had so much fun doing this today. Thank you to everyone who is in my Discord call right now, Apple and Cruxy. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for sitting through this, and I hope you had a great time. I hope you had fun. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is for everyone, including, but not limited to, people of color. So before I go, as I always say when I end these streams, I want you to know that you are loved. You are capable and worthy of love unconditionally. Be kind to others. But realize that to do that, you must first be kind to yourself. I'm the Neo Soul God, and I love you so much. Good night.